Welcome back to Deck of Dorks. We're the 12-sided guys. I'm Matt, and I play as Dirk Wagner. Yeah, that's right. We have Sabrina as Nora.
Oh, hey there, folks.
Jordan as Sorik.
I doubt that.
Tana as Echo.
Hey, y'all.
And as the DM, it's Scott.
I assure you, I've written more handouts than you found.
Exponentially, probably.
I mean,
Don't make me feel depressed.
We know of a few already. So anyway, yeah, guys. So rate 5 stars, Patreon, Discord, yada, yada, yada. Good news, everyone. Hollywood called. They decided they're going to make a TV show based on Reaper's Requiem, but they want to give it kind of a Riverdale Wednesday treatment, you know, so they're all going to be in school together.
Oh, wow.
Be like less overt comedy than the original, and there'll be a prom episode, right? You guys get the idea?
Is it going to be at the orphanage? The writing will just
get worse and worse with each episode.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the writers had some questions for us, okay? Dirk, of course, will be the starring role. It's the obvious choice. He'll be like the school president, valedictorian, lead guitar player in the town's most popular rock band, right? That all makes sense. But Jordan, of course, they want to make Sorik the jock heartthrob character, but they're wondering what sports ball team he'd be captain of. What do you think?
Go. Maybe baseball?
Okay. What position would he play in baseball? I mean, pitcher or catcher or like the home run king, one of those three.
My guess is he would be maybe a pitcher.
Okay. Right,
but not a belly itcher.
Yes, that's a belly itcher. Okay, well, Tana, for Echo, they were having trouble deciding what kind of nerd she should be. So they were like band, science Olympiad, a cappella club. What are your thoughts?
Oh, mathlete, for sure. Heck yeah.
Mathematical.
Sabrina, they seem really set on making Nora a sexy teacher that all the boys have crushes on. You know that one?
But so no change,
obviously,
right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's perfect.
But what subject do you think that she would teach?
Theology.
Oh, theology. Okay.
It's a private Catholic school.
Okay, so you're making those kinds of decisions now. And then Scott, actually, they're creating an original character based on you, who'd be kind of this like wise adult figure who counsels the stars, right? But what would be this guy's job? Would he be like the wise old custodian, or like he owns the cool teen hangout, or sells them their drugs? What are your thoughts?
He's probably he works. First, I'm just gonna say it. He's the homeless guy that's just like hanging around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just heck yeah.
You know,
like the old wise. Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. And nobody pays attention to him, but the kids know that he's actually, he's seen a thing or two.
Okay. All right. So not really like a specific job that he has. That's not going to tie in very well to my end. But anyway, if your job path as a kid,
can picker upper,
janitor. Those are called janitors.
No, he takes it to the recycling center and he gets a couple of pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. I mean, or he lives in Oregon. Maybe they're going to set it in Oregon and he can collect the
the deposit,
the deposit fee. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, anyway, speaking of careers, if your career plan as a kid was to move to Redmond, Washington to be a Nintendo game counselor, then you're in good company, and this podcast is for you. It's Reaper's Requiem, episode 18.
That's a great dream.
I thought that would be a cool job, not realizing that it was basically answering telephone calls and basically just being in telephone operations.
Too funny. So we're gonna do the intro a little differently this time, or the recap a little differently. The players have all leveled up to level 4. So we're going to rewind back in time a little bit and as the players were leaving the Peace Peddler hideout, we're going to play out a couple of vignettes of things that happened to the players on their trek from the caves to the town.
All right. Well, as we were coming out of the cave after that vicious fight, Sorik going down a couple times, more than one time, right, Sorik? Or if not going down more than one time, at least coming close.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah.
it was real. It was real
It was at least
sketchy.
twice.
Yeah.
I think it was twice. Yeah.
So, and then seeing Echo be a victim to a hold person spell that took effect, and seeing how dangerous of a position that put her in, coming out of that cave, you had a peek into Dirk's mind last episode or 2 episodes ago, and his mind is just now hyper focused on this one problem: how to overcome that. That feels extremely dangerous. Dirk is used to magic that is elemental in nature. It's flashy explosions. It's his jump ability thing, but he's not used to those kind of things that affect your mind, make you stop or make you think specific things, and that's starting to alarm him. So as he was leaving the cave, obviously, we didn't mention in the last episode, but obviously he would take custody of the one Peace Peddler that we kept alive and tied up. We didn't forget about him at all.
Nobody
Yes.
forgot about him.
No.
We just we're wanting to see if anybody else remembered.
But he was taking special consideration to see if this was one of the spellcasters or one of the warriors, and this was one of the warriors.
Yes.
One of the more martial types, so he's not as concerned. But as they're heading back, his mind is working through kind of a problem, and so it clicked en route back to Rosvane that he can use something he already knows and potentially use it as a protection against these kinds of spells, these kinds of attacks. And so the feat that he's taking is the Mage Slayer feat. And specifically, he's going through his mind of ways that he can adapt his runic ability, his runic spell, the one that absorbs elements, and use it instead to also potentially absorb some of that effect of other magic spells beyond the elements. Or even use it to disrupt somebody else's arcane concentration, send kind of reverberations through their magic and make it harder for them to concentrate on spells. So what Mage Slayer does is it gives him, anytime he damages an enemy who is concentrating on a spell, they have disadvantage. So he's thinking about combinations he can do. He's thinking about combinations he could do, like he has a spell. He has an I've reflavored the magic missile spell, so he has that now. So he could send out 3 darts, 3 disadvantaged concentration checks on a spellcaster to try to disrupt what they're doing.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, and on top of that, he can, once per short or long rest, if he fails an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma save, he can just pass it instead. And on top of that, +1 to strength. So that's kind of where his mind is. So he's actually, on the way back, he was very quiet until we got back to town, because he was working through those problems. Actually, thinking about it, if Dirk had decided to go exclusively the magic route, he probably could have been a very powerful wizard. He's kind of a natural at it, but he also is very drawn to, athleticism and feats of strength. So that's Dirk.
I love it. So I'm going to put a token for a Peace Peddler on the map that we left off on last time, just because you didn't say that you took him anywhere else. So I'm assuming you still have a prisoner with you.
Just library trip with the prisoner.
Did he come into the bathroom with me, or is he with everybody else?
I will put him with everybody else. So next, I believe we have Echo.
Yeah, so I think where Echo is, I think Echo feels like she made some good hits in this last fight, but this is now the second big Peace Peddler fight where she took a little dirt nap at the end of it and was not conscious for it. And so I think a lot of what she is thinking on is just that she needs to be stronger. And I think talking to Thorin is the way that she wants to go about that. But she doesn't know how to talk to a god. So she's going to chat with Nora a little bit on the walk back into Rosvane.
Okay.
Bring me your questions, child.
So Nora, you get your remembering powers from Mirren. And
Praise be her.
Praise be she. And you also get your like kissing people back to life powers and like the biblical plagues magics from her too, right?
Yes, yeah, every part of my magic is from Mirren. I couldn't perform magic up until a few years ago, so still a little bit new to it, but she blesses me with all of it.
So what do you do about those blessings? Like, how do you talk to her? How do you interact with a god when you've seen their hand in your life?
Oh, well, I think part of it is building a little bit of a relationship with not just the god, but also with yourself. I mean, Mirren, she's silent. That's kind of part of her whole deal. So, at least for me, she doesn't talk to me a lot. So a lot of it is being introspective and being open to feeling that presence. But I think it's personal with each person or with everybody. But I know for me, writing in my journal, and she'll kind of like pull out her little prayer book journal. That for me is the way I feel closest to her. But I don't think that's necessarily the way you might feel close to your God, who is...
Well, I know this is just hypothetical.
Oh, okay, well, no pressure.
I think with that, Echo is also going to be kind of quiet on the way home and offer like an internal kind of prayer-ish to Thorin, asking for improved strength and just to be a better fighter, to hopefully not pass out the next time that we encounter the Peace Peddlers. And so I'm taking the Great Weapon Master feat, which bumps my strength up to 18. So now, all the times that I miss, I will do 4 damage instead of 3 for grace.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's good.
But it also gives me, if I do a crit or if I bring somebody to 0, I get to take a bonus action to do another attack. And I think I add 2 to all of my hits.
Cool.
I usually give that
cool.
to Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate.
I will also eventually...
Bazel? Sorry.
Boo.
No, I actually never romanced her. She was not my favorite. But
Oh, her romance scene is intense.
it is.
Her growth
It's so
as
good.
a romantic partner is so good.
Is
like
it?
I'm a
know.
shard for life, but like her story, I think is actually the best story.
I mean,
Who's
It's Asterian's right there, guys.
Astarion?
I hate Astarion. I find him so annoying.
I can never be evil enough to have him actually like me by the end of the game.
Karlach all the way. I try so hard to romance other characters, and I just can't. It breaks my heart.
I'm like, Will, you're just so boring. I can't do it, Will.
I like Will okay, but I've only romanced. I've romanced everybody at least once, but yeah.
I do want it canonically said also, we don't have to role play it, but tonight when we get home, I'm using the blood on my glaive to make it better.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, let's remember that. Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Then next we have Nora.
Okay. Well, Nora, as we're walking back, is feeling a little bit surprised at how scary those peace peddlers were, which I think I said during the fight a few times, but even though she knew, she didn't quite realize how scary they were with like the fire in their eyes. So she's a little bit rattled. And I wrote this as Echo and I were talking about. Nora kind of talks to Mirren through her like little journal. So she probably would have written this not while we're walking back, but I think I can still read it. We can just pretend it was written later at night.
Yeah. Perfect.
But in her little diary, you would find this entry during that day. I underestimated these peace peddlers. I thought their cult was more of an annoyance, the type of religion that pops up during uncertain times. Even after hearing what they did at the end, I underestimated them, and I was a fool. It's clear this group has immense power, possibly even divinity, and I can't stop thinking of that woman, that sex leader. I don't know what she wants with us.
Wait, what did you say? The sex leader?
Sect. S-E-C-T. The sect leader.
Oh my. Is it too late to not join the Peace Peddlers?
So I'm listening to
How do you
the new
get
season.
that title?
The new season of Dungeons and Daddies. One of the characters is a science fiction author, and his book series was an Animorphs type series about teens who can turn into insects called Teen Sex.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's incredible. But no, I'm afraid of the sex leader. That doesn't sound better now. I can't stop hearing it.
Just roll with it. That's her new title.
But yeah, no, it scares me. What does she want with us? And honestly, the fact that she could kill us during that fight, that really freaked me out. So Mirren, you who remember, grant me 2 boons. Grant me the fortitude of mind to discover this cult's goals and their weaknesses, and then give me the power to rebuke them. Praise be you. And I took the rebuke feat, which gives me 1 + 1 to intelligence, +1 to my fortitude of mind, and then also allows me to use the rebuke feat, which is when I do radiant damage, I can choose one person who's got the damage, as long as they're giant or huge or less, they could get knocked prone, and then I can do that once per short rest.
Nice.
Very cool.
So, praise be Mirren.
Yeah. Praise be she.
Praise be she.
Right. Brings us to last but certainly not least, Sork.
All right. Okay. Sork walked, the steady pace of his steps matching to his breathing. He let his eyes close and his mind drift back. Close your eyes and steady your breath. Caraday's baritone voice called out from the far side of the room. Sork sat on the floor, eyes closed. He fell into the practiced breathing, deep and steady, that Caraday had taught him. Feel the soles of your feet, the way your shoes feel. Now feel your calves, your knees, bringing your awareness up your leg until you arrive at your chest. Sork's mind was calm, his awareness pulled in from the tips of his limbs, deliberately traveling to the core of his chest. As always happened, his awareness of the room came into sharp focus at the beginning of this exercise, but as he focused, his awareness shifted. With each breath, the world around him seemed to quiet, and a low hum, like a distant river, began to emerge. You feel your body relax with each breath. Sork inhaled deep and slow, and then Sork exhaled deep and slow. The river grew louder. Good. Now pull your awareness away from your chest, but pull it through your spine as though your awareness is immediately behind you, behind where you're sitting right now. Sork did this, his mind vividly picturing the space as though he was standing immediately behind his sitting form. Now open your eyes. While feeling the flow, observe the room. Sork's eyes opened, but his mind's eye still viewed the room from the external position. The room had taken something of a washed-out appearance, all in shades of gray and black. Emanating from his grandfather were the faintest of ripples, radiating around his head. Do you see it? Said Kerde. Good. Now reach out and Kerde yelled, and in pain he fell backwards off his chair into the floor. Grandfather, Sork called. His vision snapped back to reality and he rushed to his grandfather's side. I'm so sorry. I reached out like you said. I didn't. It's okay. It's fine, Kerde said, wiping blood from his nose as he pulled himself back into his seat. That was stronger than I expected. Understand that I was inviting it, so you had no resistance when you reached out, but others will not be so susceptible. Sork's mind was brought back to the road as he walked, thinking on this time with his grandfather as he was beginning to learn the initial powers of the Thiosrak, the ability to reach into other people's minds and even to enhance his own. He was just beginning to tap into it in earnest now, using it far more than he had ever previously. So I just did an ability score improvement. I was tempted actually to maybe even cross-class, but I think I'm going to wait to do that. So I just bumped his dexterity, so now he's got a +4 modifier to his dexterity, and I bumped his charisma, so he now has a +3 to his charisma.
Yet his constitution stays at the bottom.
Yeah.
Constitution is still kind of his dump stat.
I know, on your neighbor's potatoes, we were hoping you'd take the tough feat.
I actually looked at it. I legit looked at it for a second. I'm like, should I do this? But no, we're gonna stay stupid with this guy.
Love it. I love it. Okay, so we to do a quick recap after all that, the last time we played, we had the boss fight with the elven priest of the peace peddlers. It was a harrowing fight. Some people went down. There were lots of blows exchanged. It was at the end of a long series of encounters, but the team was successful. After the fight, they traveled back to the city and went straight to the Athenaeum, where they wanted to do some learning, do some reading. But before they got into the Athenaeum...
Library day!
That's right. Before they got into the Athenaeum, a familiar dwarf was sitting outside on the grass, and Dirk had himself a very awkward flirting encounter. And
super casual, went great. And that's where we're going to pick up right now. Dirk is actually in the restroom where he could hear some voices from the other side of the wall. And then the rest of the team is in one of the foyers with shelves of books, these kind of towers with scrolls in them, and then a whole bunch of chairs kind of all over the place. The ground is like a really nice purple and gray tile, and then there's also a red-skinned tiefling young man kind of guiding them through the room. And that's where we are right now. Oh,
the door bursts open to the bathroom, and Dirk's cloak is billowing, and he says under his breath, Nundalin. And then he runs to find his friends, because he remembers that name. Thanks to Tana for reminding us.
Yes. Nondrulin. That's the name.
Nondrulin? I'm sorry, I was looking. The logbook does not have an R.
Oh, it's supposed to have an R.
Okay, Nondrulin. Okay, you'll say Nondrulin.
Yeah.
I'm drooling.
Dirk was. I mean, he was.
So the rest of the team is in the foyer, and I added the token of the Peace Peddler prisoner with them. We will say he's still unconscious, because not enough time has passed for him to wake back up.
So we're just lugging him to the library?
That's what I was going to say. I don't know if it's better or worse for him to be unconscious. Let's to the other patrons, would it be better to have a clearly distressed, tied up prisoner, or one who we are just like literally dragging along the ground?
Well, I mean, Dirk was carrying him, I think, until we got back to, till he had his, you guys all encouraged him to go talk to that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk comes rushing back in, and he says, Sork, do you still have the page from the Hen's Nest Inn that showed all the people who were staying there?
Well, yeah, I believe I do, actually. Sork will rifle through his inner coat pocket and produce that page.
That red-headed dwarf, that's her. That's Nondrulin. She was at the Hen's Nest.
Wait, the one you were flirting with so successfully?
She's the dwarf. Yeah. Dude, you saw it. Come on.
Well,
I'm not naive. I know it didn't go well.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, since that seems like she's very suspicious.
Yeah, and honestly, I think you're out of her league.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm.
Did you see her with anyone just now, then?
No, but she did mention that she was here with somebody else. And I'm assuming it's probably the name, yeah.
Yeah, in the logbook, Doriad Yentz, I see, that she paid for his room as well.
Right, okay. Well, I guess now I have an in with her, but thinking back, I did mention that we came through Tharndale.
Is she still here? Or she's long gone?
She is sitting in the grass outside in the kind of like common quarter.
Okay, can we, or I would guess I should just say, like, do we want to go talk to her and question her?
I mean, I can be there for moral support.
I suppose at this point, I would hate to have her leave and have us not be able to question her.
Well, I think her partner's actually talking with the head librarian right now. Over there by the bathrooms.
Oh, well then, should we go chat with him, with our unconscious prisoner? We're not being intimidating at all.
I mean, do we want to see if we can divide and conquer? 2 of us talk to one and 2 of us talk to the other? Keep them from getting together and coming up with collaborating on their story.
Narrative.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did we get a short rest while we were like on the road?
I'll allow it.
Okay, good. Short rest.
I will do that just to get a couple hit die back.
Sure.
Because
Maris speaks up and she says, I could take this guy to the pedaled guard and have him taken to jail, essentially, until we're ready to deal with him, if you guys would like.
I think that's probably best.
Do you have
carry him?
Oh no, I would not be able to do that, I guess. I could drag it. We could.
Is there like a rickshaw?
Unless Echo went with you, of course.
Oh, I mean, unless if she wanted to, she could. But I mean, you got like learning book stuff to do, don't you?
I go with you.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I don't think you'd need my help carrying him. You're just like really strong.
I am very strong, actually. Thank you for noticing.
I feel like you're like 1 point stronger now.
This is how you flirt, Dirk.
Yeah, I do feel like even just on the walk back, which is weird because like I wasn't doing so hot at the end of the fight there, and like Echo still kind of smells like burnt hair.
No, I thought you did great. I mean, it was really brave of you to run into danger like that. I get real scared.
Yeah, I mean, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how far away is the pedaled guard? Pedaled guard? Is that what?
Yeah. I mean, we could probably find if we go to a main street, we might be able to find someone quickly and pass them off. And since, I'd have to kind of change the way I look back to like the way I normally look. But since we're both kind of officially working for, we're all working for Duke and the Duchess, we have a little bit more sway. So they should be able to take him from us and hold him prisoner until we're ready.
That works. I just want to make sure that I can maintain communications if I need to. I don't suppose you'll travel more than a mile away from our current location, right?
No, I don't imagine that we go that far. Here,
okay.
Just a sec. And she kind of like rubs some makeup off of her face, and she's starts like adjusting her hair a little bit. And as she's kind of like brushing her hair, it's slowly turning teal again.
Oh wow. Well, just a moment then. If we can, Dirk, Echo, let me have a word with you really quickly. And he's just going to kind of pull you guys in, and he's actually going to open up the telepathic thing with the short rest that gives him one more chance to use that.
Okay, cool.
So I will do this. So 5 hours of telepathic link, and it's good for up to a mile.
Okay.
For Echo, Dirk, and I. So Sorik's eyes kind of, fade to black, like even the corneas for a quick moment. And then, similar to what you've experienced before, you can hear him in your mind say, this way we can communicate with each other. It's only good for about a mile. After that, it gets a little bit more hazy. But if we want to divide and conquer on the interrogations, we can at least share notes with each other while we're doing it. And Echo, you'll be able to hopefully get back to us quickly, but you'll be able to be in contact in case something comes up.
In your minds, you hear Dirk repeating over and over again, hi, Nondrelin. It's me, Dirk. You remember me? Sucks. What's up, Nondrelin? Yeah.
I love it so much. Okay.
I got one. Dirk, can you ask the librarian one question in case I don't get back in time to do it?
I can ask him all the questions. Please, give me all the questions to ask.
I'm kind of interested in his knowledge management system. Specifically, what do they do with like books and papers that have the name of people who have been forgotten? Do they just leave them on the shelves?
Oh. Okay,
and
yeah.
That anybody might be confused by? Echo's very worried that like something is going to get found out in this library because we're going to stumble over something that nobody else can read except for us. So you should just ask him that.
Like, do they are they in like a special quarantine section or like? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Knowledge management stuff.
Yeah. Do they use like Atlassian Confluence or they?
Oh God, not Confluence, please.
Awesome. So, I just so that I'm aware of what's all happening, some people are going to go talk to Nondrelin. We've got Maris and Echo going to drop off the Peace Peddler with some guards. What are Nora and Sorik doing?
Did we want to kind of divide and conquer in terms of how we interrogate or ask questions of some of these people?
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk to Nondrelin and her partner. And then, I don't know, I assume Dirk doesn't want to talk to Nondrelin, so...
Actually, Dirk really wants to talk to Nondrelin, but not really.
Okay, well, I'm happy to come with you, Dirk, and then that way you can have the mind... You can just be sitting there quiet, mind-linking things to Sorik while he talks to the gentleman.
That sounds like a plan. Sorik, you have like aliases and stuff. You can figure out, ways you can weasel into a conversation with, what's his name? Doriad? Yeah.
Yes. Aliases. Yeah.
You look.
Those.
I mean, you look like you got about 1 point more Riz. You're probably pretty good at like performance or deception or something.
Yeah, I have some aptitude there.
All right. So
yes, absolutely.
So,
sorry.
Okay, before we head out, Dirk will like grab Nora's hand and give it a big squeeze, and then follow really, really anxiously.
I got you, buddy. We got this.
Let's roll initiative. We'll have Nora and Dirk roll together. One of you guys can roll. We'll have Sorik
Go for
roll
it, Dirk.
and Echo.
Dude, Dirk rolled another 11 on initiative. That's the third roll of that's the third time I've rolled, and it's always been an 11.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So we will start with Echo and Maris. The guy is still unconscious, and Maris is now with teal hair, and she's in kind of like leather armor of sorts. She looks more like a scout now than she does when she's in her bookish disguise.
So, like, I know you don't have to finish to have fun, but, like, finishing sometimes would be nice, you know? Like, staying upright to see the last blow struck? Man, I can't believe I missed it.
Oh, no, you did great. That's okay. Sorry, I thought we were talking about like because neither of us finished our drinks last night. I thought you were talking about finishing our drinks. Sorry.
Okay, but you also held your own pretty good. How did you like hanging out with us? Like, how did that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting. You guys seem to always have like crazy things going on. It's really, it feels like an adventure.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's. I mean, I know that lots of companies say this, but like, it really does feel like family.
Yeah. You guys are you're really close.
Should our party name be called Olive Garden?
Nora kept giving lots of kisses to Sorik. Is there like something going on there?
Fingers crossed.
We can only hope, especially now. I think maybe something happened to Sorik on his second time down, because do you see his like new leather daddy look? It's kind of hot.
Yeah, he like rocks that leather outfit he found. It looks really good on him.
Do you go on these kind of adventures for Viessa?
Oh, sometimes. I more do like sneaky things, and spying on people, listening in, stealing things that don't belong, or that she needs, that she doesn't want other people to have, that sort of thing.
Oh, like what? What doesn't she want other people to have?
Oh, I haven't done it like too often. It's not like money or things. It's just like papers, like deeds, things like that.
Deeds? She's like stealing land?
I don't. Look, I've probably said a lot. Yeah.
Now she's worried about that. She told us like who the double agent was last episode.
That's true. Yeah, it just like regular things for like a spy to do. I don't think it's all like for her and her husband to like take over the lands. I don't know. I don't ask like the why. I just get paid.
That's fair. Do you think after this, on the way back into town, you mentioned that you were worried about your continued status with her in like your employment? Are you really worried about that?
Well, I mean, yeah, I just would hate for something to happen, and it's, I know a lot of things about her and her husband and their plans and stuff, so if they found out, like they would probably want to throw me in prison or something, or I don't think they're the type to like have someone executed, but like they could have someone like disappeared.
But how worried are you that that's gonna happen?
Oh, I mean, if they threw me in jail, I could probably break out pretty easily.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
But I don't want that to happen.
I also don't want that to happen. That's why I'm asking. Do you need a place to lay low or something? Are you really staring down the barrel of a week in the woods or something?
Not yet, but I mean, it could go that direction. I'm just, I don't know. It's hanging out with you and like talking through stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not working for the right person. I mean, it's a lot.
I don't want you to put yourself at any more risk than you already are. And I trust you to know what is too much risk. But I mean, if you are in jeopardy, we could find some place to harbor you, I'm sure. My room's got all these little step stools that are really accessible. And I think also that Roselight might have made a room for an even tinier little halfling boy that we maybe kidnapped.
So there were no like statues
Liberated.
or like artworks in your room? It was just like stools?
I mean, no, I had tapestries and stuff. I just mean that like stuff's accessible. Yeah, wait. Now will you tell me what your statues and artworks were?
Look, okay, I'm gonna tell you, but like I was really embarrassed to like say in front of everybody, but there were like so many statues of women in the room that like I felt like I was like a little girl and like I had like all these like cute women on my walls and like it was like really uncomfortable, and I like looked back to make sure that there was like no one of the retinue that could like see into the room. I would never like buy art like that to like display in my room, you know? Like that's, I don't know, it just like felt kind of juvenile, but it was also like, I mean, they were really pretty.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I do think that Roselight makes the room that, well, I can't figure out if it's the room that you really want or the room that you think you want or that you think other people think you want, but I do think that there's maybe something to sit with there, beloved.
Oh. No, I mean, like, I'm fine with like who I am, you know, like I don't have problems like that. It just was like, it just made me feel like I was a little girl again, you know?
I think that's kind of cute. When you were a kid, did you have like posters and stuff of cute ladies up on your wall?
I mean, you know, just like the local bards, they were always cute, and I would like
local bards.
Yeah, I'd have like drawings of them and stuff, you know. Nothing fancy, you know.
I mean, if nothing else, take solace that you tried to get around Roselight, and they weren't really budging. So I think your secret is safe with, well, Roselight and me.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I mean, if you wanted to see like the statues and the paintings, like I could show you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Wait, canonically, did she have growing up posters of Ted Rodina?
Oh my god.
Obviously, the most famous part.
Totally.
Yes. Oh yeah, Ted Rodina. Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys find a guard and are able to pass off the peace peddler and start making your way back to the Athenaeum. And we're going to go next to, was it Sorek, I believe? Was next?
It was Sorek.
Okay. Sorek.
All right. Well, how do we want to divide this up? I mean, Dirk, do you want to have another chat with Nandrulin? Nandrulin?
I think Dirk and I were going to go talk to Nandrulin, and you were going to talk to the gentleman.
Yeah, Nora. I think I could do that. Yeah, I think I could go
If
with
you
you.
insist.
That Nora, hopefully you can help keep him on the right train of thought here.
I don't think that's going to be possible, but I'll do my best.
Well, just I guess take care of our boy here. He's He could use a wing person, I think, when it comes to these conversations. All right. Well, best of luck. Let's stay in touch, regroup here once we get some answers, I suppose. So Sork will start heading. Is it deeper in? Is that where I need to go?
Yeah. Saren, the tiefling that you met, he would be able to guide you where to Chorus's office. So Saren says, follow me this way. And he says, I believe he's with someone, but I will see if he's available. And he makes his way. So you walk to the back rooms. It's not tiled in this back hallway, but he walks to about halfway up past the bathrooms. Dirk left the door open, and so Saren closes the door for him. And then he taps gently on a door in the middle of the hall and says, Chorus. And he enters into the room. He doesn't beckon you in, but he doesn't shut the door behind him. The older elf is talking to a younger man with glasses. Chorus kind of turns to him and says, Saren, I was just finishing with this young fellow. Is everything okay? And Saren says, I just have someone looking to speak with you. I believe he is part of the Duke's retinue. If you have a moment, if you're free. And Chorus says, yes, just a few minutes here. And Doriad, he turns to Chorus and he says, no, I think that's probably enough for now. If it's okay, can we come back? Can I come back tomorrow and we can keep talking about it? And Chorus says, of course, we can talk about it more tomorrow. And he opens his mouth to talk again, and then he looks at Saren, and then he looks at Sorik in the hallway, and he says, yes, tomorrow. And he clearly changes what he was about to say. Doriad excuses himself. He nods his head, says, thank you, Chorus. And he nods his head to Saren, and he walks towards the door towards you, Sorik. And I'll describe him. This is the first time you guys have actually seen Doriad. Doriad is a young man. He's wearing kind of like silk, cloak. Does not look like he has any armor on. Got kind of scruffy, short, not like short cut, but like not like long, like ear length hair, kind of like wavy and a little bit messy on his head. He's wearing glasses. And a very
looks kind of like an Asian Harry Potter to me. Is that bad?
That's a good description. Asian Harry Potter with just like the faintest like mustache that he's like maybe trying out.
I like his Warby Parkers.
Yeah,
He just looks like a baby.
They're nice.
He
I just got some Warby Parkers, and my wife and 2 daughters just went there today picking out frames.
Cute.
He walks out the door as Sork backed out of the way, clearing some room, and he nods to you, Sork, and he says, Chorus is really smart. He'll be able to help you out with any sort of question you got. And he starts walking down south.
Sork would kind of nod in gratitude, but he'll keep an eye on where Doriad goes. And in his mind, he's going to, like, during all of this at the walk down the hall, he'll narrate and say, like, I see Chorus, Saren Vale is it Vel or Vale?
Vel. Yeah,
Vel.
Saren Vel.
Saren Vel has led me to the back office. Doriad was in there speaking with Chorus about something, and he since has left. He's heading your way. And then, like, while walking down the hall as we were approaching there, I want to kind of meta game just a little bit with Dirk and just say, is there anything in particular that you think we need to be trying to extract in terms of information? Anything that you want me to bring up in particular?
I mean, with the librarian, like all of our questions, but with Doriad in particular, we wanted to kind of figure out what their connection to Tharndale was and what they were doing there and why they left and how they didn't get swept up in the forgetting.
Got it. Well, Doriad is heading your direction, and you might be able to flag him down if possible, if you're still there.
Okay.
Unless you want me to chase him down.
Nora, what?
You
What
guys
do we-
probably would have
Dirk-
walked over to Nandrolin. So this would have been happening while you guys were like
Simultaneously?
moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirk is going to then awkwardly, whatever conversation has already started, I'm not going to have any of that conversation with Nandrolin. I'll just, like if it said, hey, but then I will leave and try to intercept Doriad.
Okay.
His palms get all sweaty and he just runs away.
Okay. We will resolve that in a minute. Okay. Sorik, you're outside of Chorus's office. Saren
Okay,
says, if you'll excuse me, and Saren leaves the room and he shuts the door behind him.
All right. Sorik approaches Chorus, and he'll kind of give a respectful bow and say, "Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I definitely appreciate the time that you have here. I have a few questions that I was hoping to perhaps get some of your insight on, and I'm wondering, I guess to start with, what do you ever have those moments where there seems like there's so many things you want to ask about or get to know that you don't even know where to begin?" He's trying to soften him up a little bit while he also gets his own thoughts together.
Yeah, definitely. So Chorus is, I'll describe him a little bit, then I'll answer your question. Chorus is an old elf. He's been alive for a long, long time. He's balding a little bit, like his hairline is definitely receding and thinner on top. He's got kind of small glasses, largish nose, wearing kind of plain brown clothes, like a brown cloak. He was standing, and when you start to talk, he kind of leans back against the window. He reaches into a pocket and he pulls out like a little candy with like a little wrapper, and he unwraps it, and he kind of smells it as you're talking, and he says, "Yes, I feel like I still, for as much as I've tried to learn, I have a lot of questions."
As he straight up eats a Werther's Original.
And he pops it into his mouth, and he starts sucking on it.
Well, I'm again very grateful that you would take the time. My name is Sorik Blackmere. I am in the Duke Durzelgren's retinue and help as an advisor for him. And I wanted to get some of your thoughts, perhaps some direction in terms of where I might find additional information, if you would be so kind as to give me a moment.
I am at your disposal. The good Duke has always been an unlikely successor, but I think he has done well. Perhaps because of the people he's surrounded himself with. So perhaps that's to your credit.
I appreciate that. Kind words. I've had the privilege of working with other dignitaries and individuals, no one of the Duke's station, but I will say that Duke Grend is different than many of the others that I've dealt with. He has an earnestness that is rather remarkable, rather genuine. I think maybe because of his rather humble background, I think he takes the weight of his responsibility rather seriously. And as it relates to this matter of succession for the throne, there are a number of questions and concerns, of course, that have come up. The other Duke and Duchess are as anxious as we are to try to see order restored to the kingdom following the reaping of the late king. I was just curious, of the dukes and Duchess, I guess, where do you hail from? Do you live here in the city, or did you come from other locations? So Sork's trying to understand or see if he can tease out a little bit of maybe if this guy might have an inclination towards one individual or the other in terms of favoring the succession question.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. He says, I've lived in Rosvane quite some time. Born in Senvara Duchy quite a while ago. In fact, I've been alive longer than Naravethis. Longer than, well, Rosvane is older than me, obviously, but I like to joke that not by much, she and I.
I believe that. Well, what... I don't know much of the history myself. What was Rosvane like before Naravethis?
It was... The land was governed more as city-states at the time, or coalitions of city-states. After the fall of some of the other kingdoms in the area, it took some hundreds of years before any new nation arose, and at the time Naravethis did not cover much more land than Senvara has now. It wasn't for a while that it encapsulated both Kalduven and Revaloon.
No, it's fascinating. You know, I've had the opportunity.
I misspoke. Kalduven is a city. The Duchy of Velmirith and the Duchy of Revaloon. In fact, the Duchy of Kalduven, I mean, on the maps, it shows it as encompassing the western deserts, but there aren't many humans that live that direction. It's mostly giants.
Interesting. You know, I've had the opportunity at times to explore or to pass through some of the more ancient ruins throughout the land. You know, you mentioned giants, but I feel like I've seen a fair amount of like goblins or goblin-like things in some of those caves. Is there much history of that?
Yes, there was a vast goblin empire quite some time ago. In fact, there are theories that Revaloon was established by them, that it was originally a goblin kingdom. Although it's so long ago that it's hard to really know for certain. Us historians, we tend to be a little wily about being narrowed down to certainties on things, so I apologize. But it very well could have been established by goblins. But
Interesting.
I think that potentially it was here before them. And I guess that would make her so much older than me.
So the Goblin Kingdom itself significantly predated Naravethis as we know it.
Oh, yes, by quite some many years.
What happened to them?
There's different theories about that. The settlements that we have found, there have been precious few bodies. Now, before what we'll call the collapse of their civilization, that's what historians typically say, you can find skeletons. You dig down to certain layers of the strata on Kellavir, and you can find those skeletal remains, but the earliest layers, where the last known evidence of them being here, we've yet to find any remains. So I don't know what that means. They could have all migrated somewhere. Perhaps there was something that happened that made them all want to move away. I mean, goblins, of course, are still around. It's not like they've gone away somewhere. There's not much known as to why they're not here anymore. I mean, there's obviously stories of the twin brothers, the original rulers of the kingdom, and their mother.
I'm not familiar with those stories.
Well, let me see if I can find
Ask
them.
if it has something to do with a river.
Ooh.
Does it have anything to do with the river?
A river. I will have to. Let me write this down. And he kind of pulls out a notebook and he says, I'm going to have to search for this one. You're jogging a memory of mine, and I'm going to need to look for this one. I know there's a story that involves a river with them.
Is it? Ask him if it's Narg and Skivik. This is Echo hearing. If whatever you're passing on, is it Narg and Skivik that he's talking about?
Could it be Nargin's Givik?
Yes. Sorry, I was lost in thought. Yes, Narg and Skivik were the two. Those were the two goblin kings. Some think that they might have been co-rulers, or perhaps ruled adjacent kingdoms or city-states. It's hard to say exactly how far their dominions were spread. I do, if memory serves, Narg overthrew Skivik's kingdom at some point, and took over this other kingdom and created just one unified goblin nation.
Interesting. I imagine that must have been a rather bloody undertaking.
Yes, it could have been. I don't know much about their warfare tactics or what they did, but it potentially could have been very, very bloody.
Is there any overlap between the deities of the goblins and the tenfold?
Oh, good. I was going to say
No,
tenfold, not 11.
There's
Not
just
11-fold.
There's just the 10. There's just the 10.
Okay, so
And
the goblins
they
themselves
worship-
maybe.
You know what? Let me make a roll for him. Primarily, if memory serves, he says, primarily the goblins, the ones that I have interacted with, they'll worship the primordials more commonly than any of the others. Dernic, more than Olira or Vale, but I wouldn't classify them as a particularly more or less religious people than any other.
It's interesting. Well, thank you for kind of helping satisfy some of my questions. In his mind, Sork is going to say, is there anything else? Anything you guys can think of that I need to bring up with him?
Oh yeah. I will say, ask if there's any connection to Tharndale. We found some ruins underneath the city that had mention of those two brothers, and yeah.
So Sork will continue, and he'll say, I had the opportunity not too long ago. I'm sure you heard that the Duke was traveling here, and while en route, we stopped at a small town called Tharndale, and horrible tragedy what happened there. I don't know if you've heard, but
Yes, I heard. Sindrel likes to hang around the Athenaeum, and he bent my ear about it the other day.
yes, terrible thing that. While we were there, we were investigating a little bit, and we found some ruins actually in the area, goblin ruins that mentioned the twin brothers. I was just curious. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that's fascinating. There might be a friend of mine who would be interested to know that. Where are you staying? Obviously, you live in Calduvan. You're with Duke Brend. Are you staying at the Roselight as they typically do when they visit?
Yes, yeah, very astute. Yep, that is where we are currently held.
I will. If you're there, well, the funeral's coming up. I'm going to send a book to you, and I'm going to send you a contact.
Oh, that'd be
Or
great.
handouts. Hell yeah.
And I believe that this person, she'll be far more equipped to answer any questions about the goblins. Not my area of expertise by any means. I'm more of a collector. This library is mine, and I do it just because I love books and I love talking to people, and I'm not as well versed in the goblin histories as she is. So I will send you some information and a book that I know I have somewhere about the river and the brothers. So, yes. And he writes down, he says, you said you introduced yourself as Sorik and you're at the Roselight. I will, if not tonight, he kind of looks at a timepiece on his desk, and he says, then early in the morning, before the funeral, for certain, I will have something sent your way.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Excellent. And feel free to browse and peruse. The checkout policy is very simple. We just require this is just so that we can get anything rare that is lent out, but we do require a small sample of blood so that we can find you. I promise that's nothing nefarious. You can, if you haven't signed up, you can go see Arvin to get your library card. It's blood, but yes.
If I know the librarian would not be about that.
That's a rather stringent sign-up policy.
Yes, we just
swearing
need to
an
be
oath
able
in blood, eh?
We just need to be able to find you if you take something, so that you can return it. These are mine, after all. So, sorry, you probably knew that. I'm sure that you spoke to Arvin. He's at the front entrance, and I'm sure that you came through the front of the building as you guys entered. So I'm telling you things you already know.
Totally, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, don't tell him we prefer the back door.
You don't usually lead with that. Yeah. Give it a couple times, then. This has been most helpful. Yes, I think the. I'll try to think if I have any other questions for you, but I really appreciate your time with being able to walk through all of this. I guess the only other question I had was related to the late king. I don't suppose you have any information related to associated family lines, genealogies, or anything of that nature?
I don't know that it would be any. Actually, your Duke might be the only one equipped to. Follow me. If the rumors are to be believed, and that damn Sindrel, he never shuts up about them. Follow me. He exits the room and he hurriedly moves north, and he opens up a back room, in this way, and he unlocks it actually with a key from his belt. And he beckons you in, and he says, "This is my more private collection. The room isn't as like nice or like neatly decorated, but there's rows and rows of books. There's some tables and chairs. It looks like a quiet study area, but there are like books and scrolls on all the shelves." He says, "This, it's sad, but some of the knowledge that I keep in this room in particular is useless now. But if
Gimme.
the rumors are to be believed, you have someone in your retinue who could read this." And he grabs an old newspaper and he hands it to you.
You better cross your eyes real quick and pretend you can't read it.
Dirk will whisper to your mind and say, "Ask him if this is what he does with all of the books with forgotten names, all those references. Remember, we wanted to find out where those go when people are forgotten."
Yes. Is this... Thank you for providing this. This is great. And in fact, yes, there's one in my retinue that might actually be able to make some sense of this. Is this where you bring all of the... Okay. Is this where you bring all of the... Let me roll that really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can keep asking.
23.
Okay.
Is this where you bring all of the materials that you would have for those who maybe were reaped and now those documents are less useful?
I like to think of them as not less useful, but sometimes we encounter languages we can't understand. I think of it more like that, where perhaps this friend of yours, priestess, if rumors are true, she can speak this language, if you will, and I cannot. So I don't think it's lost. I think it's just out of my reach. But yes, I do have many books in here. I when I look at this, I get a sharp headache. I can read maybe a word or two, but then it just gets really, really intense, and I just have to put it down.
You remember a time before the reaping?
Ah, yes, the time before the reapings. Yes, I do.
I'm sure that there are things that the religious orders would say occurred. What's your read on how this all began?
I have heard many theories. Lots of different people, different scholars like to theorize, both religious theologians or otherwise, as the secular variety. None stand out as having enough evidence for me to believe. It could be some religious thing, maybe some divine punishment for humanity. Maybe these people have upset a divine order that we don't know about. That's one theory that I've heard. I've heard another silly one, that there are only a certain number of souls in existence, and when we have more children birthed, past the rate of souls available, they just get re-spun up again. I've heard that one, but I don't take much stock into that one per se. But no, sorry, I'm probably being no help. I've heard a lot of theories, and I don't know what is true.
Understood. Theories such as these, difficult to research, difficult to prove, but given the nature of the abilities my companion possesses, I wonder if maybe now we have a chance to
Sexy
understand it better.
companion.
Now's the time to confess your love. She's not there, and she can't listen in.
I should.
She's so captivating.
Those kisses on the forehead really did it for me.
Wait, no, I forgot. Sork's still got to hook up with that Yanti lady.
I sure would enjoy meeting this priestess. I don't want to impose, or I don't want to be overbearing. So,
Well,
I
certainly, given the tolerance you've shown with me being overbearing with you and asking all of these questions, I would be more than happy to go and speak with her. She's actually here. If you have another few moments, I could go and bring her, and perhaps she could see this room and speak with you a little bit more.
I think that would be fantastic. So let's go now to Nora and Dirk.
Can I make a request first before we go into this, Scott?
Yeah.
If you ever make tokens for the Goblin Brothers, can it please just be a token of David Bowie and Willem Dafoe?
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
I love that so much.
They're the Goblin Brothers.
The Goblin King.
And the Green Goblin, yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go to Nora and Dirk.
All right, as we walk out there, Dirk will be following behind Nora just a little bit and kind of subconsciously, not subconsciously, keeping Nora between him and Nondralin. And as they come out onto the grass, he'll just say, Hey, Nondralin, it's you again. This is my friend, Nora. And then he'll just be quiet.
Hey, Nora. I when Dirk sat here, I saw you across the way over there.
Yes, it's so great to meet you.
At this point, Dirk just gets the message and just kind of heads back into the library.
Just run. You ran away. Full force just speeded away.
No.
You hear him go, okay, and then just kind of head into the library.
Okay.
I threw up.
He's a shy kid.
Oh, I think he actually got a page. It's, these little devices, and they're old school, don't worry about it.
Oh, I thought you meant he was a knight and like had a page.
Oh, no, he is knightly, though. He is one of the most heroic folks I've ever met, to be honest.
Oh, very, very cool. Did you want to sit with me too? I'm just waiting for my friend.
Oh, yes. No, actually, it was so funny. So do you know who I am? Are you not that I'm super famous, and so no worries if not, but just curious.
No, I mean, you're clearly a priestess, probably of Mirren by the colors and the, veil and all that stuff.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
no, you're so smart. Yeah, you're so right. She's trying really hard to be like nice and like to seem like pretty unassuming because she wants this person to tell her the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm actually part of the Duke's retinue. And I'm blessed by Mirren. One of the cool things I can do is I remember the Forgotten.
Really?
I know, isn't that pretty cool? You should find religion. Praise be her.
Wait. So, like, if I become a priestess, like, I would be able to remember people?
I doubt that, but you never know.
Okay. Well.
But what brought me over here was I thought that maybe I had seen your name. Dirk had mentioned your name to me while I was inside, and I thought that I had seen your name in Tharndale.
Oh, yeah. My friend and I traveled through Tharndale. I don't know, a couple days ago. We were there maybe like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. something like
Yeah. Did you hear about what happened in the town?
Yeah. We left. Maybe a day. Well, I don't know that because most of it's just rumors from what we've heard since. But we left.
Can I give her the exact date?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we left the night before all of that. So like we weren't in the town when it was reaped.
I'm so grateful for that. I obviously, hope you wouldn't have been there since you would be gone now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you wait. So I thought that the Duke and everybody with him were there when it happened.
Yes. Yes, we were there. That's exactly right.
Wow. And you guys are all safe.
We are, and maybe you would have been too. I mean, I'm not saying that you wouldn't have been necessarily. I'm glad you didn't have to risk that.
Yeah, me too.
But still, I think that the information you could give us might be beneficial. Is there anything you can remember about that night? Anything that stood out to you at all?
We were camping a couple miles away from the city. We'd left later than we intended. And my friend's pretty forgetful, so we left later than what we wanted to leave, and so we actually weren't more than 5 or 6 miles out of the city down the road. But so I don't remember. I don't have any knowledge about the night that it happened, but there was like a weird vibe in the town when we were there.
Oh, really? Anything specific?
I don't know. It was like everyone was just like really sad and like oversharing a lot.
Oh, really? Do you remember? Are you able to remember anything specific?
I can't. I mean, I don't. That's what's weird about this is like I know that people were oversharing and it was like making me deeply uncomfortable, but I have no recollection of what was being said or who I talked to.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you and your friend doing traveling through the city?
Oh, we're coming here to Rosvane.
From?
North. I mean, we were coming. So we were coming from. We were in. Sorry, let me pull up the map. We were coming from Waden. It's. I mean, if you're with the Duke, you're probably from Calduvan. You probably didn't pass through Waden on the way down. It's not like directly. Like the roads usually follow the Graithwaite River, and it's west of that a little ways.
And you're here for the funeral?
No, just like personal business, nothing like crazy. I'm here with.
You're so brave to travel during this time.
Oh, I didn't think it. I mean, is it supposed to be dangerous?
I mean, the king is dead. People are getting forgotten. The whole city's at a time.
That's true.
I guess I would assume that your business would be a little bit more serious than just good vibes, but you don't have to share if you don't feel comfortable.
No, I mean, you're just like asking me a lot of questions.
To be fair, you're the first person I've talked to who's known or who's so close to forgetting of such a mass event, and I apologize if I'm being invasive. I'm more curious to see what separates you from those who were forgotten and where the radius might have ended.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Heck yeah, I can. Come on, big money. 10.
Okay. She says.
So technically, that was performance. I don't know if it's the same number.
I'm so sorry. Persuasion? No, persuasion's the same. Yeah, no, sorry.
Okay.
It's 10.
So she says,
I was trying to give you an opportunity to reroll.
I'm not gonna re-roll. I already roll my dice so many times. Sometimes
the dice
I can't.
are telling the story. She says, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not even here for me. Doriad has been my best friend since we were kids. And I'm honestly just here for him. The idiot is so forgetful. So I hang out here, while he talks to the librarians, and I go to the orphanages, because I like to donate and help out where I can. But I'm ready to head back to Wayton soon, but I don't know when Doriad's going to be ready.
Well, I'm sure you really would get along with Dirk. He also loves to do philanthropy with orphanages. But what is Dorian doing here? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I mean that's like you could ask him about that. It's some like scholarly knowledge pursuit thing. I'm not as into that as he is. I'm just here to help out.
Oh, well,
the roads can be dangerous,
that.
like you said. So I'm a little bit sturdier than he is, if you will.
Well, he's lucky to have you.
Yeah. I'm lucky to have him too. We've been friends for a long time.
Well, I do think I actually think we might go chat with him. So I appreciate your time. And are you staying in the city?
Yeah. We're in the city.
If you don't mind, I would love to know, if I could call on you again. I know I'm being very invasive.
You are being very invasive. How about this? I'll come to the temple and look for you there if I have need of some religious help.
Okay, and if you remember anything from Tharndale, anything that you think might have been strange or specific events, please, again, come to the temple and let me know, and I'd always be happy to be an audience.
Yeah, okay. Can you make an insight check?
11. Jesus.
Oh, come on.
You get some mixed vibes from her throughout the whole conversation. She's kind of being a little bit evasive. Hasn't answered all of your questions, but you were kind of pressing her a lot, so it's hard to read if she was like outright lying to you or if
pressing. I was being direct and honest instead of slimy.
Oh, I know. But you're asking this stranger all these questions, and you're a priestess.
So where do you live, dude?
I know. So you're not sure if she was like outright like being deceptive, or if she was just like really uncomfortable by the situation.
Worried that you were going to send missionaries to her door.
Yeah.
Honestly, fair enough.
Okay, so we're gonna rewind time again real quick. Yep. And Dirk does the he's running away like Napoleon Dynamite. Runs down the hall. He walks. Actually, Saren isn't there quite yet, because at this point, Saren is still introducing Sorik and Chorus. Doriad starts walking. Here, I'm going to put Doriad. He is exiting the back hallways by the bathrooms and walking into the main foyer on the south side of the building. And Dirk, you are charging into the room.
Right. I rolled a performance check to see how casual I could be with it, and I only got a 6 with my -1. So as I come walking in, I basically make a beeline right for him, looking at him and trying to be smooth. I'm just like, I just love libraries. Don't you love studying at libraries?
Yeah.
Books, right?
Libraries are a great place to find knowledge that you don't have yet, and that's exciting.
Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
I think weren't you were in Tharndale?
Technically not a lie. I don't.
Yes, I traveled through Tharndell.
Yeah, I thought I recognized
Who are you? Wait, recognized me?
Yeah, from Tharndell.
I'm sorry, you have me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are, and
You stayed at the Hen's Nest?
I have forgotten everyone that was there at the Hen's Nest, and I have spent days trying to remember anybody.
Right? It's crazy what happened there. You heard the rumors then.
If you were there and I forgot you, he like reaches a hand out and like taps you on the shoulder.
I just let him do it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is working. He thinks I'm some kind of a ghost. This is great.
he touches your shoulder and he says, "Oh, good, you're real."
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm totally real. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had
Just
like
what
a
a ghost
really
would say.
weird moment. I thought you might have been like a ghost, like following me. Sorry.
Yeah,
I still have no idea who you are.
Okay, yeah. No, so you've heard about Duke Grend coming through, right? And how everyone was forgotten in the village except for Duke Grend's people. Well, I came into town with Duke Grend here. I wasn't forgotten.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I knew that the Duke was passing through behind us at some point, but I didn't know like how far behind us you guys were. We were trying to hurry on here to the city.
Okay, yeah. What you doing here? Like the library, knowledge is great, right?
Yeah, knowledge is great. Like it's always exciting to learn things that you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy though. Back at Tharndell, like people, you couldn't remember anybody, and there was just everybody's belonging. We found some crazy stuff there that just people had left, and there was nobody there to explain what it was about.
Yeah, I can't imagine what you and the Duke and the others went through. That would be deeply troubling.
Yeah.
To just like be in a city that's like reaped like that. Like I can't imagine. It was
crazy. Like, so you don't remember anything from Tharndell at all?
There's one conversation I had that I can remember. And it gives me hope that maybe the Fold Father is alive.
Oh yeah, he's totally there. Yeah, the Fold Father, he was still there, and his granddaughter, yeah, they were not
really
reaped. No.
Why? That's weird.
There was one other kid too. There was a young man who was sneaking around.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's. Well, at least someone survived it. That's. I mean, a lot of people, and that's really sad. But at least it wasn't everybody.
Yeah. I mean, not me, and you made it out too. So, what you doing at the library? What you researching?
Oh, I just like I like learning about things. It's gonna sound dumb, but I like learning. I like learning about like mysteries, and it's tough because like I feel like with the reapings happening, a lot of the things that I wish I could know, I'll never be able to know, because half the documents you find these days are you look at them and you get a headache the minute you start trying to read.
I've been there. Just a second.
I will need a deception. Okay.
It's a 16. Not bad.
Okay. He says, so pardon, you don't have the bearing of most of the scholars and or like wizards that I talk to normally. So I'm trying not to be judgmental here. You just don't strike me as like the bookish type. So what sorts of things do you like to study?
Oh, well, recently I'm looking into kind of trying to figure out, piece together. I like mysteries too. And with the reaping of the king, right?
The mystery of the woman's body.
with the reaping of the king, trying to figure out, who was he? Who may he have left behind beyond, who we know his wife was? Like, that's one thing. Another thing I'm looking into now, actually, is you hear about these peace peddlers? They're bursting into flames and trying to burn down the Silver Lantern Inn the other night.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Like peace peddlers?
Yeah.
They're like selling peace?
Well, no, like that's what they call them, but I think they're some kind of a suicide cult.
Oh, well, that's yeah, that's kind of outside of the scope of the things that I study.
Yeah. So, like, what mysteries you looking into?
I mean, I don't know.
He showed you his. Show him yours.
Yeah, let's be study buddies. I'm new to the library.
You want to be study buddies? No, so look, I like learning things that are like occult and like weird mysteries, that sort of thing.
Okay, so like Eyes of Newt and like black candles and like crystal balls, that kind of thing.
I rolled in the background. I'm just rolling to notice some things that were being said, and I got a 2.
So it went totally over his head?
Went totally over his head?
Come on.
Damn it.
Eyes of Newt? No. I have no magical aptitude. Not a witch, not a sorcerer, nothing like that. Made no pacts with any like powerful beings. I am just a guy, and look, if some thing was like handing out powers and like making pacts, I could twist my arm and I could probably make something like that. But no, I mean, it's not like you can just like pull that sort of thing out of thin air. I just
why
like
would you?
Stuff.
You like mysteries, you like to study, you like to research. This can be taught. Like, check this out. Never mind. I'm out of spells for the day. No. Oh, I'll say, check this out, and then he'll blow some of the dust off the bookshelf, and he'll use his elementalism spell to kind of shape it into a small little dust devil, and then have it disperse.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, right. Like that's taught. That's just dedicated study.
Now tell him about your thesis, Professor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So anyway, one of my areas of interest is, what was it? The
Extraplanetary beings?
No, the impact of magic on warfare.
Yes, the impact of advances in magic knowledge and how it's impacted warfare over the years.
Yeah, that's something that there's lots of studies on that. That's an interesting subject because it's magic has really changed the way wars are fought. Mm-hmm. You could teleport a whole army or elite squadrons behind enemy lines and disrupt a full battlefield very easily. So spells and counterspells are essential to maintaining battle lines. There's some really interesting things about magic as it's related to warfare.
Well, yeah, it's awesome, but I just want to. Hey, you seem like a nice guy. Does he look about my age or younger?
Oh yeah, he's really young.
Okay, like don't give up on this magic thing. It doesn't have to be, a magical shot or some kind of, pill that you take or pact that you make. You can learn at least some of the basics through dedicated study. And I'm sure there's some of these books here in this very library that can get you on your way.
Well,
that spell I showed you, that's absolute elementary elementalism like study that I did. So yeah, just a few months of dedicated study can get you at least to that point.
Wow. I mean, I could go to one of the magic schools around. But I think my calling's more towards just like learning, and maybe I think I kind of want to work here. I mean, maybe I like this place, the Athenaeum. I don't know. Maybe I start my own Athenaeum somewhere. Maybe I try to, gain as much knowledge as Chorus has. I don't know. There's lots of things, but I'm probably distracting you. I'm sure you came here to find like a specific book or something. So I'll let you get back to whatever studies that you were doing. So,
I mean, this is cool. I like just talking with you. And he looks kind of out the door to see if Nora has come back in or anything. Still trying to keep them separated.
Yeah, I think Nora would be coming back inside at this point. I don't think I was as casual as you. Your charisma's higher than me.
Really? With my -1 charisma?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, no, it's not. But I'm also not
rolled
very
a 16.
charismatic.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you?
If seeing Nora come back in, he'll be like,
Wait. Are you with the dwarf outside?
Oh yeah, my friend.
Nandrulin?
Drew. Yeah, she's out there.
Drew. Oh, she's your friend. Oh, okay.
Wait,
Hi.
that's so cute. Drew is such a cute name for her.
I know. I kind of want to like her, but I'm still really nervous because I also remember the after episode scene. So anyway, but Dirk doesn't know that.
Oh yeah, I was just talking with her. If she, maybe she says something about me. I don't know. If you could let me. I mean, are you guys like a thing? Are you guys like? I don't want to like.
No. She's not my type. No.
Oh, that's what. No, because she seemed really cool.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. I've known her for a long time. But she's sat out on that grass for hours now. I owe her a drink or something. Maybe I'll pay for her to get into the baths or something, and then I'll just kind of go back to our hotel. Anyway, it was nice to meet you. What was your name?
What were you studying here for hours? Like obviously you said you like mysteries, but you were here for hours. Did you find what you were looking for?
No. No, maybe tomorrow though. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's. I'm feeling good, feeling better.
Good.
So.
Yeah. My name is Dirk Wagner.
It was nice to meet you, Dirk. I still don't remember meeting you. So.
Oh no, we didn't meet. I just, recognized.
How did you know who I was then?
You?
No, but
no. I mean, I saw you. I recognized your face.
Deception. An 11.
When did you see me?
So, yeah, not everybody travels with the Duke. So there's advanced people coming in, so they maybe have arrived, the day before the rest of the company did. So
you were at Tharndell like the day before the Duke arrived?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if you needed me to roll that second deception.
That's all right.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
So either the 11 or the 2.
Okay. Well, Dirk, it was a pleasure to meet you. I hope that you find what knowledge you're looking for too, with the warfare things. I'm sure if you ask Saren or if you ask like Arvin, they'd be able to help you find a book that could get you the information that you're after. I'm sure they've got something.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. And hopefully you find what you're looking for, crystal balls, eyes of newts, black candles, that kind of thing. Just going to throw it out there one more time.
I already rolled for it.
I know. Hey, tell Drew I said hey.
I will, Dirk. Yeah. Anyway,
smooth.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Like I said, I'm gonna head out, and he starts walking out of the Athenaeum.
Guys, that went awesome. He says in his mind.
Crushed it. You crushed it.
let's check
I
in
think I've
on.
got an in.
Let's check in on Echo and Maris.
He's totally gonna put in a good word for me.
Echo
You grow
and
BFF.
Echo. At this point, you are returning to the Athenaeum. Maris, she says it was nice to just like talk, just the two of us. You know, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I hope we get more chances to do it.
Yeah. I have some things that I need to do for my other job. So I'm gonna go back to the pavilion, but I also need to meet with the Ledger at some point today, too. So I will be going to the baths at some point in the evening. That's not like an invitation. I'm just like telling you where I'm going to be. So like if you're looking for me at the pavilion.
Are you asking me on a date?
No. That's not what I was saying. I'm just like if you call on me and I'm not at the pavilion, like I'm just telling you that I'm not like standing you up. No.
Right, standing me up for not a date.
Yeah. Well, I invited you to my room,
right.
So like we can like hang out later, or I mean, if you want to go on a date, we can. Were you asking me on a date?
We might have to go to the baths also, so maybe
Okay.
I'll run into you there.
How the turntable.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you there. I have a specific thing that I've been asked to do with the Ledger, so that's where I will be at some point this evening. So it was.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah. Please don't get thrown in jail or executed, please.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. But like, if I do, get thrown in jail. I know this like cool orc girl that, maybe she'd come rescue a damsel.
Wait, who else are you talking to?
She
kidding.
She stares at you for a sec. It's you, and she like pushes your shoulder.
Echo was joking. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's dumb, but she's not that
flirting
dumb.
back.
Okay, well, maybe we'll, maybe I'll see you later.
Yeah. And I don't know like how people from like Ravelun are with like baths and stuff, but it's like totally normal. So like, I wasn't like trying to like. I'm just gonna go. It was. I'll see you later.
Bye.
10 no notes. Perfect.
Now, kid.
Everything I wanted in this episode.
Okay. What do you guys want to do now? So Echo is back, I'm sure, and connected telepathically. So you guys would know that she has arrived.
I would just say to Sorik then, as everybody's coming back together,
Hey, Sorik, we're all back here. Do you want us to come meet you?
Yeah, I'm going to come that way. I think there's an opportunity for Nora to be able to have a conversation here and perhaps review some of these documents. I think there could be some information here.
Okay. By the way, I talked to that Doriad guy, and I kept trying to drop hints because we found the black candle in their room, one of their rooms, right? But he's either a really good like poker player, or he didn't know what I was talking about with that black candle reference. So
Same with Andrewlyn, Nundrewlyn.
Non-Drulin. Yeah.
Drew,
Non-Drulin.
he calls her Drew.
Yes. Well, Drew also seemed to stump me. I couldn't tell if she was nervous or just. To be fair, I was a little direct, but I.
Did she ask about me?
She did, actually. She did ask about you.
I will need a deception check and an opposed insight check.
What? She did ask about him. She asked who that guy was.
Oh, you're right. She did ask about him.
Yeah.
She's,
No, I
yes.
wasn't lying. That
You're
wasn't
right.
a lie.
You're right.
Like, she did ask. I didn't say she was head over heels with you. I just said she did. She did ask about who that guy was.
That's true.
Technically
That's
correct,
true.
which is the best kind of correct.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go to Chorus and just say, I believe my companions are probably here at this point. If you'll permit me a moment, I'll go and fetch them and bring them back here, if that's okay.
Of course. Of course. Would you like a candy?
Oh, what? That's very kind of you. Sure, I'll take one.
He reaches into his pocket and he hands you one of the little candies that he's still sucking on.
Nice.
Loose
They
Werthers.
smell- Yes, just in his pocket.
It's warm
Nice
from being in his
warm
pocket too.
Werthers. All right.
Yes, it's so warm.
Classic old man.
warm.
He pulls out a whole handful and his hands are like shaking as you take one from his hands.
Yes, yes.
It makes me feel so happy, though. He loves giving the kids a little bit of candy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna walk down there and just say,
Okay.
yeah, it's free to come this way. I'll meet you there. And I'll walk down so you can meet me here at the end of this hallway.
Mhm.
And then we'll walk back.
Okay.
I think Dirk, Echo, if you'd like to come too.
Hey, how'd it go with Maris? I keep wanting to call her Nella.
Good. We took the peace peddler to the pedal guard, so he should be ready for us to question whenever at our leisure, I
Wait,
guess.
the pedal guard? Like the peace peddler guard?
Well, petal
Petaled.
and pedal.
I know, but that's what it sounds
Oh
like.
no, they're in
So they're
cahoots.
not-
Conspiracy theory.
I need to clarify something. They don't call themselves peace peddlers. The newspaper called them peace peddlers.
They call
Yeah.
themselves the Forgotten Tide, right?
Yes.
I'm like, isn't it wild that we can just like take people to a police officer and be like, put this guy in jail, and they're like, okay. Man, it's awesome working for the Duke.
You do have some perks. Yes. Okay. So here I'll move the rest of you into that room. So in the very back there is a. You guys are in the furthest back room. It was previously locked, but it was not locked when you guys approached. This Chorus already unlocked for Sork. This one is a little bit less decorated, like more plain brown chairs. It looks like at one point it might have been like a study hall. There is a section of papers and books and things that seem to be set aside apart and not categorized the same as everything else in the Athenaeum. And this is where he pulled that newspaper article from and gave to Sorik, which Sorik still has. Nora, as you enter the room, this elderly elf man, he approaches you and he bows so deeply, just like,
Goddamn right.
almost bent, like parallel to the ground, big wide flourish with his cape, and he says, Chanter, it is a pleasure to meet you.
All right, I'm not proud of this, but Nora is flattered. Like she's never really received any sort of like attention like that. Like that does make her feel good. So she will blush a little bit and will say, "Oh, thank you, good sir. I'm so glad I could be of service to you and your city."
Oh. Think nothing of it. The answer is probably no, but I'm going to shoot my shot, as it were. Is this something you can teach?
Oh, I wish. No, so far, even those who have dedicated themselves to Mirren, that was our first thought. I tried sharing with my colleagues in the cloister, but to no avail.
How much money could I pay you to work for me full time?
Dora's actually going to think about that for a second, because honestly, like, that's kind of her dream. Unfortunately, at this point, I think I have obligations that I need to fulfill, but I would not be uninterested in an offer. I'm sure you're a patient man.
Yes, I am a patient man. I would love to come to an agreement, and when your employment and assistance to the Duke is done, I want to be first on the list. You would have room and board. You could be part of the temple nearby, but I would, whether you take the money directly or it's a donation to the Temple of Mirren, I would be very interested in procuring your assistance, whether daily or weekly. We can work out the details, but there is a home for you here.
Wait,
Well,
are you
I
looking for
appreciate
like
that.
a research assistant at this massive library?
One that remembers things, Dirk?
Yes, I'm looking for an assistant that could assist me with reading this whole pile of headaches.
Would you mind if I had access to this while I was here in the city? I know it's very sensitive information. She's trying so hard to be more diplomatic this time. But I would love to explore.
He says you can have unfettered access to this room at any time you please. I mean, I live here. I don't leave very often. So as long as I'm here, I would be happy to unlock this room for you, and perhaps even get you your own key at some point. This could be a second home for you. Whatever arrangements you would need, as far as if you want your own house nearby, I will take care of you.
I like this guy.
Wow.
I like this guy. Daddy Warbucks over here. Come on.
I just, if you could just transcribe as best you can a document here and there. I could pay you per document. I could just keep you on retainer and have you paid per month.
Well, I appreciate it. It's not about the money, but again, I have a job to do. But if I had access to this room, I think that job could go so much quicker. So, I would love to see any records we have about the previous ruling leadership.
Yes, you can peruse everything here. I do know there is a library at the Petaled Throne as well. So I haven't been through there for some time. It's specifically in the Hall of Petals. So I'm sure there's books there that might be more pertinent to what you're after, but you can peruse what I have. You can peruse, I'm sure, with your connections to the Duke, what's there as well. I'm just so glad that you stopped by. And sorry to be so forward. These are your colleagues. I'm not trying to poach your employment. I'm trying to maybe, how should we say, work alongside you and pay you at the same time. Two jobs, as it were.
Could we maybe help her out? I have experience with delicate old research documents and library sciences and stuff, so maybe I could be here to assist her a little bit.
I could use some assistance. I am just a woman, and I don't know how to use documents, even though I've been in a monastery and a scribe for a long time. But I could use a young 20-year-old boy virgin's help.
Chanter, you are too humble. I know the rigorous training that you go through.
It's surprising she can even read.
Oh no!
Oh, shots fired! That's no kisses on the forehead for Doris ever.
Are you kidding? You threw out the virgin thing long before I threw out the illiteracy thing.
Too funny. No, I know the rigorous training that you chanters go through. You have all of the skills necessary. I don't know that another assistant would be needed.
To be fair, I would actually like an assistant. He would help. I do. This is embarrassing to admit, and she is lying at this point if I need to make a deception check.
Mhm.
But I do have a bad back, and it would be helpful to have a strapping young lad help me carry books.
Ah,
She's being nice to Dirk. She knows he wants to be there.
make your deception check.
Come on, Big 7. I'm really old.
He
You want me to work for you? Come on, bud.
He looks from you to Dirk, and he nods his head, and he says, "Is he your employee now? What's his daily wage? I could supplement."
Oh, he's not my employee. He's so far we're both in the Duke's employ. No need for any of that unless Dirk, do you need to get paid more?
I think I would just be honored to be able to work in here, honestly.
He just he
Knowledge
loves
is
books,
payment
you
enough.
know?
I understand.
I seem to remember getting kind of a lecture when I didn't negotiate for my salary. Starting on with the Duke, Dirk.
Well, again, he would just love to be in here with me, and he is a smart lad, as silly as he seems, and I would appreciate having an assistant.
Yeah, I completely understand.
Learning is my superpower.
Oh my God, Dirk, get the Dirk, we're gonna have such a talk too.
Echo and Sork have been a little bit more quiet, maybe a little bit more looking around the room. Could both of you guys make either a perception or investigation check as you're kind of like listening more to the conversation?
Dirk had that printed on a t-shirt when he was in elementary school.
Echo got a 19 perception.
Okay. Placed among, like on one of the desks, kind of folded and like underneath like a book and like kind of poking out, you see a torn sheet of paper that's been folded. It looks like someone like deliberately put it there.
Echo's gonna nudge Sorik and like make eyes at the paper, like nod to him. She knows better than to try and stealth anything out herself.
Yeah, Sork will try to give it a shot.
Yeah, let's take a sleight of hand check if you're going to try to steal without being noticed.
Let's do this. Go, only a 10.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have any more of that Fios rock power?
I used it to do our telepathy thing.
Oh no.
You pick up the paper and you know that he notices you like reaching for the paper and like grabbing the paper.
I'll realizing that he saw this and noticed it, I'll actually straight up say like, and what's this here?
Do you open it up or do you just hand it over?
I'll slowly start to open it. Like, I'm kind of trying to move slow enough that he can jump in and intervene if
Sure.
he wants to, but like I'm not trying to sneak it
Okay.
past him.
Okay. I am going to make a check, some sort of check to see how much information you can grab. I'm not going to share this note with you, but I will read you a few lines.
Should I do like an insight or something?
Yeah, insight. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I got a 17.
Oh, that's actually really
Nice,
good.
okay.
So I will read you the whole note. Okay. It looks like it's printed on like really nice paper. It's old paper, but it's really nice. It has like drawings on it, like you would have on like religious papers, where there's like really elaborate like starting letters for like paragraphs and like decorations and like borders with like strange magical beasts like around the pages. It's very religiously coded document. And it says, so it seems to be a prayer. It says, "We cannot speak their name aloud, not because they are gone, but because she is listening. The others demand voices. They asked only for what we refuse to say. If you would find them, do not seek them in light. Seek the place where knowledge is buried, but not destroyed. The monks sealed their dead beneath the chapel, but forgot what they built below their grief. There is no door, only the absence of one. When the candle drinks the dark, speak the prayer to the forgotten one. I will keep what should not be known."
Ooh. We have a black candle.
Yeah, we
We
do.
do. We really
And-
do.
We know who the forgotten one is. Do we know her
Yes,
prayer?
we do.
The last line was in parentheses, was in quotation marks. So you hand the note to Chorus, or you hand the paper to Chorus. And Chorus takes it, he looks at it, he folds it, and he sticks it in his pocket, and he says, "Huh, not sure why that was there."
It seemed like a rather old manuscript. You know, you and I had been speaking about some of the old goblin civilizations that preceded Naravethis. I was just curious, is that related to any of those things, or perhaps to some of the ancient, religious beliefs that may have predated our kingdom?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't want to overexert myself as a new potential employee, but this is something that I too am very interested in.
I will let you have advantage on that.
Oh.
You have had good interactions with them so far, and then also.
Oh my gosh.
Too. What did you?
I got a 13. I have a
Okay.
plus
Oh,
7 on
man.
this. I rolled a 13
Oh,
and an
man.
11.
Oh,
Crushed
man.
it.
He says, there's lots of different theories about our world. Many cannot be corroborated, and these reapings make them far more difficult to untangle. Perhaps, now that we have this lovely young woman who can read these documents,
Blush.
we can not flirtatious,
You and
like
I
him
are
just
gonna
being
fight
friendly.
so much.
No,
like,
no,
we're gonna get
Dirk
back
didn't-
to the Roselight, and it's gonna be a wrestling ring where I beat your ass.
Dirk didn't
no
really
forehead
say
kisses.
that.
But Nora makes virgin jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's funny.
He says there's many mysteries that cannot be solved, and I think this is pointing to something that we may never know the answer to.
Well, never say never.
Indeed. Is there anything else you guys want to do at the Athenaeum?
Can we put in requests for books to be delivered? Like, I know
Yes.
that they're delivering.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk, did you want to go
Yes.
first?
Request for any information you have on the Roselight Pavilion or extra-dimensional spaces and the rules around them.
All right. I could have it delivered along with some things I'm sending to your friend Sorik here.
Perfect.
And I just love a book about, like, the tenfold.
I thought you were gonna ask for like a novel or something and make me write.
And if you have it, the latest edition of Barbarian Babes.
Barbarian babes. Now I don't stock fiction, but I could probably get a hold of something for you.
I'm picturing it's like
smut.
barbarian babes. Now, personally, I'm into goth girls myself, but
Gothy mummies, actually.
One more thing. One more thing. Do you have periodicals here? Do you have a copy of the late night, early morning version of the newspaper from last night?
Syndra would never let me hear the end of it if I stalked the other herald. No, I don't keep them.
Oh, that is a shame, because if nothing else, it is a window into the counterculture movement in the city, which could be a very interesting subject to study.
Now
If you were interested in
don't keep
sociology. Oh, you have them.
I don't keep them.
Okay.
I know someone who does.
All right. Send them my way, or give me their business card or whatever.
Of course. I will put you in contact. I think this might be a great place to wrap up for the night.
Woo! Library day.
Hell yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
Job security.
Yes.
Dirk was feeling so
Options.
left out that he wasn't getting offered the job as a research assistant. He's got to
really
keep his
tried,
knowledge a
Dirk.
secret.
It's such a cruel irony that you spent so long making sure that nobody knows that you can remember. And that's the
I
one
know.
thing that would have secured you a job.
I know.
Yes.
But you know what? If he'd been offered the job, I'd have to make a new character.
Oh no.
I know, honestly, even Nora is like really tempted. Like that's a dream job for anybody. Like hang out and with books all day.
I can definitively say it is not a dream job for Echo.
You
I
could
think,
have
honestly-
a job like that and still be part of the campaign. Most
Yes,
of the
I
story
know.
will be in Rosvane.
And Dirk would probably get tired of this after 9 months, like he did at Magic School. So, but anyway, hey guys, thanks so much for joining today and listening to this episode. Hope you enjoyed another library day. You know we love them. Anyway, if you want to talk more, join the Discord. If you want to support us more, join the Patreon. If you want to serve your country, join the Marines.
No, check out our.
If
If you
you-
want to serve your country, check out our level 4 character sheets on Patreon.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay.
If you want a
Don't
great
join
story, go
Marines.
find the Barbarian Babes, the
Yes.
latest issue. It's a graphic novel, by the way.
Of course, the
Any-
pictures are what matter.
Yes.
I read it for the articles. Anyway, until we get together next time, we hope you have a great time.